Sorcerer. Sorcerer. Six spell. I use any of these. Spell magic, I guess.
By the edge of the Stormreach market, a pensive form scans the thronging crowd. She is searching for heroes. Heroes able and willing to face an unknown foe in the ancient ruins of Giant Hold.
Okay.
Okay, back to
Oops.
North.
That's my way to Temp Spine. For some reason.
Bozo alert. The quest isn't even active.
We're not in the same party.
So,
Oh, I thought you were at the quest, because you said the quest's not even
No.
active. I mean, it's disabled.
Tempest
Okay, I
minus.
get it, I get it. I can fish. I will go downstairs right away. You can do top. Did you not get
The
my invite?
mansion looks abandoned. Yet according to what you've been told, the Order of the Silver Dragon still guards this place, bound by an oath that not even death can break.
or been proposed.
Get my second fold now. So yeah, I go up to the puzzle. That's what we did before.
Yo.
The sound of flapping wings comes from just beyond the closed door. Your eye is drawn to the impressive beacon that dominates the courtyard. Suddenly, taloned creatures fly out from behind it, swooping down on their prey.
Boy.
Puzzle done.
Killed the guy.
Maybe I'll go down then.
Yeah, yeah. Probably faster.
Oh, I didn't even put the fucking wind dance step on my hotbar. There we go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery. An impressive mausoleum stands in one corner. Carved in the marble above the outer gate is the name Argynvost. You use the silver key you found on the commander, and the outer
be
gate to
done.
Argynvost's mausoleum opens. Place Argynvost's skull
Did you?
inside
Can you
the
check
mausoleum,
time? I forgot.
and a brilliant light fills the room.
a flash briefly on my screen.
Directly aligned to the beacon atop the mansion.
I definitely have it on stream. I just couldn't see it. I don't think it was yeah.
Called for the actual quest.
Oath of Vengeance. I'll just run down south stairs. Do you get to read
This
that?
time, uninvited. As promised, the
journal.
servant's door was not sealed. A sign that Jesper the Raven made it this far, at least. Jesper the Raven is most likely to be in the upper servants' quarters. You may want to check there before searching the rest of the castle.
Their best time is 2:18. That one.
Argon.
Yeah. Maybe it was 142, but I just didn't get flash for me, so I couldn't see what the first number was.
As you come to the door, the many sets of green eyes shine out at you from the darkness. They regard you with a haughty aloofness that only one creature across the many planes has truly mastered. The cat. The withered forms of two hags glare at you from across their cauldron.
So you're going to
The taller
third floor?
of the two gestures for you to speak with her. The old witch's cackle. Then one of them sneers at you. We know about your little birdies. Baba Lysaga warned us of their
Just like
spying ways. So we set a trap. Just like face twisting into a rocky flame, the witch continues. Your little bird flatters now in the dungeons with
vials.
our heirs. Soon, all its secrets will be ours, and then we'll feast. Her gaze lingers on you, and she licks her lips. Such a little birdie, though, sister. I think we need more meat for our pot, don't you? The cauldron's fiery heat abates. These vile crones have uttered their last curses. It is time to search their lair. You find a set of vials, which must be the potions of gaseous form described in the journal. They will allow you entry into the magical tower within the
I
treasury.
couldn't even make it down.
You quaff the witch's brew, and you watch as your body evaporates into a fine mist. By strength of will alone, you push yourself through the tiny tower window and take solid form again on the inside. The tower seems to be bigger on the inside somehow.
30 seconds
And as
faster.
promised, it is filled with treasure. The thud of heavy footsteps coming from above serves as a warning that it does not lack for guards. Broken furnishings lie scattered about the room. At the center of the destruction is the smashed remains of a moldering cake. Its sickly sweet smell permeates the wreckage. This book's pages are brittle with age, and much of it is illegible. But what you can make out suggests the author is none other than Strahd himself. Perhaps your allies back in town can
Pretty
make sense
fast
of
to do
it.
Slayers now with the 20% bonus.
Yeah.
Like pretty good amount of XP for that. Or just go straight up to
Yeah, Isaac. Yeah.
whatever. Baron. Yeah, Isaac. through theirs.
The books on the shelves here have a range of grim and horrifying titles. The perfect collection for someone who consorts with literal devils.
This house is haunted. You heard me.
Okay. Now I solved it for real. Not like last time.
I'll be the judge of that. What?
So I really can't get back this way that I came. Oh, wait, where did I...
I guess actually we were too close to one of the doors. That just came out. Isaac, or Isaac. An ambush.
Lady Fiona Wachter smiles confidently. Oh, Isaac, you're as dim as a snuffed candle. Now, I must be off. I have a baron to poison. I bid you adieu. Please, scream as loud as you like. Itzek Strozny falls, the flesh of his deformed arm melting away. What a stir this will cause once the news is known.
You need to do your puzzle, Jamari.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Forgot. Yeah, messing it up. There you go. Okay. You got the key, right?
Yep.
Lady Wachter does a double take. Oh, you made it this far?
You
Pity.
made it this far.
Sick 'em, girls.
The lady and the baron lie undone by one another's schemes, and rightly so. But an uneasy sense of doubt creeps over you. What monster or lunatic will come forth to rule Vallaki now?
453.
It's a minute slower than our best run.
Yep.
But I messed one up.
It's Amber already.
Yo. Thank you.
A familiar figure stands, waiting for you and Casimir by the warmth of a crackling
Check
fire.
the elements. Oh, good, I'm blow.
I know we got it.
Got it.
You hear a single coin fall near your feet. Well, you spoke the correct words, but the door refuses to open. Almost as if the temple's
Right.
defenders, alerted to your presence, triggered a lockdown.
Oh,
No, it's done. It's open now.
You spoke the correct words,
Nope.
but the door
I think it's
refuses
excuse
to
me.
open. Almost as if the temple's defenders, alerted to your presence, triggered a lockdown. The decrepit lich turns toward you.
Do I know
Do
you?
I know you? He wonders aloud.
Mavericks? Question mark?
is that right? You
This
can
is the
glass
sarcophagus
vial.
of Zudu that Casimir was searching for. You call out to him, and moments later, he arrives.
2 minutes 30.
13. We have done it in 218. See, how much XP was that?
Like 44. Yeah.
Okay. The recorded XP I have for it is 23k.
Taking 14.
So, yeah. Oh, I don't have enough XP. Damn it. Damn it. Then.
You immediately spot a lone figure crouched near the entrance to the loading dock. This must be Stefania Martikov, Davian's daughter.
Please, find the ingredients for the antidote and purify the wine.
Stefania begs.
Our wine is the last drop of hope some people have.
A druid kneels on top of one of the huge vats. Protected by mystic wards, she is completely absorbed by her task, poisoning the wine inside the vat.
These vine blades are pranksters. They tripped me. They got up. Went on that. Found the orb.
A cave leads down into the dark and the damp.
1 brown mold.
How can you tweet your stuff? It's so mean.
2 brown mold.
There. That's the one.
3.
You found all the
They
ingredients
split
needed to
from
purify the
electricity, I
wine.
think. That's why.
Now to add the
That's why the
antidote to
alert
the large
is so
wine vats on the main
it's
floor
building so
of
fast
the
as well.
winery. With the druid poisoner taken care of, you rush to
I don't
add
know
the
TV.
antidote to the wine vats. The choking stench of the poison clears and is replaced with the sweet smell of fermenting grapes. Thanks to you, the Wizard of Wines will produce one more vintage.
Same.
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
I found a podcast that we might like.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what it was called. Legal Talk.
Legal talk.
I haven't actually listened to it. It was mentioned in another podcast.
Yeah. Legal talk. Should
A
legal
chill
talk
wind
network?
blows down from
I
the
have no
slope
idea.
as you approach Yester Hill. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above.
I don't even know if it's on
A strange
Spotify.
rhythmic chant can be heard in the distance. You can't make out the words. Arcs of lightning jump from stone to stone, blocking your path. Lightning dances amongst the cairn stones, ringing the hill with an eerie light. Forms
I look up
emerge from
Legal
the
Talk
mists
podcast on
and
Google.
attack.
It links the same one. So that is on Spotify.
With the destruction of the last foe, the lightning dancing between some of the nearby stones flickers and dies. As the last creature falls, a gap opens in the lightning-ringed stones. Chanting grows louder as you approach the crest of the hill.
Some of the chanting, some of the
A
chanting.
wave of dread washes over you as you enter the circle of stones. Ahead is a huge, looming statue, a statue you recognize as Strahd. You
Sorcerer
examine the
does
statue
feel very
and
satisfying.
find a hollowed-out cavity in the chest.
Press a spell.
A glowing green gem rests inside. You've stopped the druid's dark ritual and recovered the magic gem they stole from the vigil. The archdruid shouts, "Do not let them disrupt our ritual! Attack! Stop them!
Stop them!
The desperate archdruid screams. The archdruid crumbles.
Our ritual
Q11.
must be completed. It is Lord Strahd's
Breath of the
will.
Earth. 5 seconds slower than our best. I imagine this is from our last life, or unless you were already doing sorcerer.
Yep.
Just like
For sure.
not too much like sample time on this like long quest where you just run through, killing me.
Giant bramble walls and dense banks of mist surround this. The ward fades, and some of the unearthly mists part.
thing
You are
about
now
like, taking
able
time
to
saves when once we
ruin
rehab this plant
village
and you're
berries.
just like waiting for me to do something. So we're slower.
The last scarecrow crumples and the magic of the nearby ward is disrupted. A section of mist fades, allowing you to explore further. With the magic of the ward, a piece of parchment catches your eye in the woods to the southwest. The freed raven flies off. The ward's magic fades, allowing you to explore further into the village. The raven caws and thanks as it flies away. With the ward disabled, the mists part, revealing the ruins of the mansion. Sounds of weeping can be heard further into the ruins.
Okay. Guessing you got the final scarecrow.
Probably.
Frantic cawing can be heard from a large clearing past the ruins of the mansion. The ward is dispelled and the nearby mists subside. You can now make out a large area of open swampland to the southwest. Perhaps Baba Lasaga's hut can be found there. A raven caws loudly, as if it's trying to get your attention.
Grab the note.
Several scarecrows guard the area. The creature drops a small key. The grateful raven flies off. Far off in the distance, one of the wards protecting Baba Lasaga's hut fades.
Is there one in her hut?
I think there is, but we should be getting all of them from out here. Except on this one.
The magic wards near Baba Lasaga's hut have all been removed. The ensorcelled mists lift, allowing you to enter the area.
See if
A
this
rank
counts.
smell
Yeah, it
fills your
counts.
nostrils as you enter the surprisingly spacious hut. A caged raven makes a commotion in the northeast corner. As the raven flies toward the exit, it says, "Take the gem from the chest and flee. This hut is more dangerous than it appears." A deep groan reverberates from the floorboards as the gem is removed. Then a hunched figure suddenly appears in the door. "I'll have my revenge on you and those accursed birds. Just you wait!" shouts Baba Lasaga as she fades from view.
347 is our
The
best
hut
time,
is
so it's
eerily
316.
quiet once more.
This next one probably can't save too much time. The rest time is 5 minutes 20.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
At long last, your journey has brought you here. To a place of kindness and madness. A place of sun and shadow.
I got the key.
Bestial figures look up as you approach. You spot a grimy metal key on the ground nearby. You pick up the tarnished key.
The sun sword is in the basement. The monkeys.
Please
Actually, Mongols,
explore the grounds.
I think.
Let
I
me
don't
know
actually
what
know
you
what they're called.
think of my handiwork.
A strange figure stands in one corner of the room, lost in her own thoughts. The dust that covers most of this room shows that it's seldom used.
I go to target an enemy, but they won't reach the target, so it's kind of
Esmeralda looks up as you open the door.
guessed wrong.
About time you got here. We need to talk. Strange whoops and unnerving screams echo from the floor below. Tall, silent forms shuffle down the corridor, while strange cries come from behind closed doors. Strange creatures burst from behind the doors, shriek.
Not done much damage to these guys.
You found the sun sword, though something seems to be wrong with it. The legends say it blaze with a blinding light, but this is just a lightless hit.
You can go if you're answer.
Perhaps Irina knows how to make it shine again. A hatch in one corner of the room leads down into the cellar.
Where's little bro going?
Little bro don't know where you're going. Save.
Yeah. Possible.
Oranges are best bet.
A decrepit shrine overlooks a small, tranquil pool. You open the gate
Shard is in your pocket.
and let Irina into the shrine. There you are. This seems so familiar, but I'm sure I've never been here before. Did you bring the sun sword? I feel that it somehow holds the key.
So we finish Ravenloft. Are we doing Giant Holder?
Giant Toll is definitely faster. Just if
Irina
we want to
takes
save
the
Giant Toll
sun
for
sword
epics,
and
we could do
tenderly places it
Mr.
on
No.
the shrine. This was his sword.
But we can probably just cap them
And
I
this
imagine-
is where we would meet.
with
Yes,
expectations.
Early
I
in the
also
morning
imagine if
during
we
midsummer.
are doing just like the
Yet the
even
sun
start
sword
normal
remains
leveling
inert.
stuff, that like the next
There
bonus
is no
will
sound, but the water
us to the
lapping at the edge
cap.
of the pool. Suddenly,
Yeah, but
a
it's for the,
village
like this
appears in the
the
sparkling
epic
waters of the
hour.
pool. A handsome youth with a
Okay,
kind
yeah.
and noble visage.
No, I need some water.
The sadness
Yep.
in his eyes turns to sudden joy. Tatiana, it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last. Irina gasps. Sergei, my beloved! Oh, we were to be married so long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me? As she reaches for Sergei, she is pulled down beneath the rippling water and into her lover's embrace. You have never seen a happier couple as they begin to fade from view. For a moment, all is quiet.
I didn't realize you
peal
could
of thunder shakes the
lock
land,
someone's exam,
and a deep,
so it
dark
doesn't
voice
disappear
from
if you
beyond
target
the
someone else.
mountains cries out.
She is mine!
A dark figure appears near the shrine.
She's escaped! Where I cannot follow!
Cries Strahd.
You helped her! To make you suffer for that!
Strahd winces as he
512.
enters the pool. Part of this place's holy power must still linger.
Don't make the mistake of thinking you might win. The
8 seconds
darkness
faster.
belongs to me, and it covers every corner of
Big
this
time
land.
save.
The gleam in her eyes was like warm sunlight on a still pond. That light is gone forever. When I try to imagine
Trying to
those
do.
eyes, All I see
I'm trying to hold no.
is a mad abyss.
We don't do claw zone?
Is a
Or
waste of my
would do pause it? No, normally.
You are trapped
Yeah,
here,
because we're not 15
just
yet.
as I am.
We do
Better
plus or
to
go
leave you
giant one?
alive.
Pause.
I can watch your dreams die slowly.
Don't forget Saga.
With that,
Oh,
Strahd
sorry.
vanishes with the wind.
Seven.
Now that you've reached the Sulatar ruins, you can search for the Eye of Kithri. Kithri is the plane of churning chaos, so who knows what you will find within?
You got push that. Remember to get. Sorry later. This place is so hot.
Oops.
The ground shakes, and the cavern shrine door rolls open.
That's not right.
A resonant hum fills the ruins as the
No,
first
go back.
rune
Go back. There's a lever in
activates.
there.
Waves of intense heat billow out from the chamber ahead. A massive fiery barrier seals off the cavern passage. Smoke and ash fill the air as an Afridi manifests into the chamber. The Afridi gives a final roar of rage, then vanishes in a shower of ash. The second rune activates. There's a massive red and then a sudden silence. A group of cultists blocks the passage leading into the distant caverns. Everything suddenly shifts, and the ice sheet that makes it
Overheard my
float
mom talking.
collapses. Lightning
Upset or
crackles,
something.
and you're
She's
hit
upset?
by
She's mad
searing
that-
heat
Yeah,
and
she was
piercing
like
cold at the
annoyed
same
or something.
time.
She's not really kind of like.
These caves have been touched by Kithri's
She's mad
elemental
that other people
chaos.
are sipping their
Let's
Kool-Aid.
watch your step. As
I
you
thought
travel deeper
she was
into the
talking about a certain group
caverns,
of people.
you can feel everything slowly
It was like a
shift
weird
around
thing.
you. The menacing voice
I think
seems
she's
to
just
echo
mad
from
that like
everywhere
people
at
at her
once.
work are
The eye is a
or like
doorway
working
to
from home,
Kithri
like making it
itself.
hard for her to
The voice croaks.
do her work because
Did
she
you think
used
so
to
great
be
a
at the office
prize
while
would
everyone
be
was at home.
easily won? Come, children. Time
Thought
to
she was listening to
feast.
this.
With the death of the Grey Slod, the magic barrier sealing off the Eye of Kithri vanishes. You can feel the rumble of uncontrolled chaos within the Eye of Kithri as you put it into your pack. Better get the unstable artifact into the
Yeah, I know
hands
who
of
done it.
Morgrave University researchers as soon as possible. You learn that the
Was-
levitating stone,
We know.
known as the Eye of Sirania, the artifact you were sent to find, was stolen last night. Krobin Bix, your employer, suspects the worker's testimony reveals that only Danis, the foreman, knew how to disable the security mechanisms around the Eye of Sirania. According to Caleb, Clarissa Boromar made her fortune as a burglar and an antiques collector. That is a conveniently specific set of skills. The conversation with a workers' union member casts doubt on Bernadotte's interest in helping the workers. This looks and smells like a portal directly to Kyber that someone forgot to close all the way. Kobolds could never open something like this without Aether's help and arcane expertise. The violent undertones of this pamphlet make this union seem less like advocates for better wages and a safer work environment, and more like, well, a cult. What has Bernadotte, their leader, been up to? There are kobold footprints all over this place. They're up to something. That suggests Aether Finkelberry is involved. According to your loud kobold, these creatures are not supposed to talk to strangers. What else has Aether been telling his research subjects? You are led to believe Aether is up to no good, even if he didn't steal the Eye of Serania.
I can use Aether.
Yeah.
Let us see.
Some snitches get stitches, and others die with stitches. Looks like the Boromar clan has got some bite to go with that bark. The Rakshasa falls, and a key tumbles into the muck nearby.
Key.
You hear a dulcet chime as the binding channel unravels from the Eye of Serania.
I think still the fastest we've done was the
to a
we did
painfully
120.
bright place.
Like we got it immediately. Or maybe this was faster.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think I recorded that, so I don't know.
Oh.
The Eye of Irian is reported to be somewhere within this network of twisting desert canyons. Now the hunt for the artifact truly begins. Something glinting in the back corner of the cavern catches your eye.
This quest always throws me off. I
Found
think
the
like
first
you go
crest.
down at the start.
No
but you
doubt
don't.
more searching will turn up the others. The sunlight here feels much stronger than you'd expect. The sand turns beneath your feet as several scorpions burst to the surface. You feel more than hear a faint humming sensation coming from the device in this chamber.
Got 3.
The surface of the underground pool begins to ripple as you approach. Then the pool turns as an elemental flows up and attacks. The elemental dissipates, and the magical barrier protecting the pool fades.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4,
A
2?
terrified scream
I didn't look at that probably.
One, 2, 3, 4, 2.
The last orb floats into place, and there's a sudden pulse of magic power. Somehow you get the strange feeling that the path has just become open to you. As you
So the
step
path is
inside the
open.
temple, you notice that the floor is totally free of the sand and dust of the desert. Everything is strangely clean. Someone, or something, is caring for this place. You hear the sound of heavy footfalls echoing down the tiled halls. For many long years, this place relied upon secrecy to protect the Eye. That time has clearly passed. Very well. If you would be the one to bear it to safety, then prove your worth. The Deva pulls back with a nod. You are indeed worthy. This charge is now yours to bear.
Standing
Do
up.
not let it fall
playing
into
a
darkness. We will be watching.
Okay. He's upset he has to
You
work.
wonder about the Davis' parting words as you
What a
place the
loser.
Eye of Irian
Back
in
at
your
work.
pack.
Perhaps you should try sitting down for once.
Nope.
You yawn.
Okay, I
A
am
slight
convinced,
fog
sir.
in the corners of your vision. What were you doing here again? Oh, right. You remember that you've come to the House of Langor to find and retrieve the Eye of Dalquor. A monk calls to you from across the chapel. Hail, pilgrim. A pattern of glowing stones covers the floor
Okay.
of this chamber. These stones
Bye-bye.
reflect all that keeps you from inner
Love you.
peace. Only when you have deemed the final one will the magic containing the eye consider you an ally. You instinctively let out a sigh as at first you feel a sense of calm and relief. Yet that relief quickly turns to dread as you notice that something is wrong. You blink awake.
Something is wrong.
You realize with a jolt.
Oh,
Go.
you're awake already? I had hoped my hypnosis would have a more lasting effect. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I did resist my initial compulsion to send you away, after all. I suppose you won't just leave my subjects in the thralls of their sleep dreams. There's no reason to lie anymore. I am what you see. I am the Eye of Dalquor. The magic I have used to lull these mortals to sleep has kept me fed for all these years. You managed to defeat them? How exciting! Well then, come find me if you must. If you're able to reach the Twilight Chapel, you might be able to save the
You know.
monks. Or you might sink into eternal sleep.
Imagine.
The floor gives way.
What if it is
You
just
plunge down into a shaft
better
filled
to
with the
do if we started
monastery's
this, just not
support
drop down
beams.
for one of us?
You hear
So
the
just drop
eye's cloying
very
voice
top.
echo around you.
A pity to watch you
guess-
fall so far. Not to worry, love.
So I
I'll
was testing
send
it
my
while I was
dear
falling to see if I
friends to
can
help
like
you get
just
back
wait
on
to
your
fall
feet.
to.
You catch your breath after the difficult climb. Taking a look around,
I'll try
you
sometime, see
spot
if I can get the
unsealed doors
rest.
by the chandeliers up above. Surely one of these doors must lead to the chapel where the eye reigns. After the quarry vanish,
Yeah, no,
you
not
notice
that
dead
way enough.
bodies on the floor. It appears that the cultists of the Hidden Hand have tried and failed to infiltrate the monastery and retrieve the eye.
Yep.
From this vantage point, you can clearly see the courtyard below, as well as two other doors on this level.
How was your Overwatch game yesterday?
Wait, we don't have any. We should have had one of them. No, already. No, here's one.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
So unlucky.
I think I lost 2 and then I won 2, or I lost 3 and then I won 3, like even.
And even, yeah.
People are really good though. Like it's difficult playing This is strange.
Did we miss something?
I think maybe I think this is what happened. We did not kill all the quarry in that jet room.
Jet room, yeah, okay. Running back.
Like tracers would come, like they blink into my face, but I'm right clicking, so they blink again like behind me, and it's just like, yeah, like people are really good, and they play together. But like it's definitely like noticeable. Where like, okay, I can see the enemy team is like hard focusing our support, but it feels like my team is not doing the same. But then I don't know if it's because of like how I'm playing, that it's like it makes me an easy target. I felt like I was.
I got the crest.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
You still didn't kill all the quarry?
No, I just didn't imagine that we had to because I got the crest. So you can just run back to where I'm at.
I am running back.
Okay. It just, I think my game's lagging. It looks like you weren't moving at all. No, I do think that people, it does seem like people in Overwatch are just better right now.
I had the opposite feeling. It's just that now I'm like pretty high. Like my games are like Diamond 1, Diamond 2, or like Masters 5, Masters 4 even.
Overlooking the Twilight Chapel. Yet you
Definitely
cannot
felt
simply
like
drop down.
there are
The
a
room
lot of
is
battles that
blocked by
just
a
are like
magic
hard to
barrier.
win. Like, oh, I normally would assume that they'll miss me and I won't like be able to do stuff just because like they're not gonna hit every shot. But it's like, oh no, they hit 3 headshots in a row, of course.
Yeah. I had that feeling too, where it's like I'm sitting there with trance and I'm getting dove, but it's like I know I probably have to use it, but right now I'm like I've only lost like 25 hit points. I'm still like I think I'm fine, but then I get shot in the head by like May, and it's like, oh, that took me out, like I'm just dead.
This heathen wants to destroy an idol
It's hard
of
to
your
judge.
god,
Like,
says the eye.
do I ult there
The
already? Even
sleepwalking
though like
monk hears those
I could
words.
just like
He lunges
stay in the
toward
fight a
you
bit
in
longer without
panicked
using the ult, or
frenzy.
do I just ult because I know
Crystal
like most likely I
smashes to
will have to use it
smithereens,
anyway.
Dispelling the barrier above the
I
Twilight
know how to
Chapel.
like push the
The
limit like that.
sleepwalker screams in terror as his false idol shatters, temporarily distracting him.
Yeah, it just
You
feels
may
like
want to take
if you can
advantage
make a
of this
prediction
momentary
that like they're
distraction
not
to
gonna hit you
escape
and you can save
before
your
the
ult and
sleepwalker
like save whatever
remembers who
abilities, like
broke
it's
his
good
statue.
because like you wouldn't have needed to use
The
it anyway. But
sleepwalker,
like if
noticing
you
you
guess
are
wrong,
still in
they
the
do
room,
kill you. Like it
rises
just
from his
feels like such a
grief-stricken stupor
like a dumb thing that
and
you did. Like why did
charges
I
at
even
you.
try to?
You drop down into the Twilight
risk it.
Chapel.
I felt like with
Mother
Anna, like of
Bashira's
course you're always
dusty,
gonna take the double
desiccated
nade,
corpse
but I feel like
lies
if the
next
enemy
to
team
the
has a
eye
ball
of
or a doom
Dalcor.
that dives you a lot, like a
For
tank
years
that's
I
easy
have
to
lulled
sleep,
these
you
mortals
definitely
to
want the
sleep.
slow after sleeping.
Years during which they believed
Yeah.
they kept
Because
I don't
I feel like the
even know
double
what her
nade
other
rarely
ability
when
hits.
in fact
It's like
I had
it like
been the
you'll
one
throw your
containing
nade,
them,
right? Like
and
you can
yet
aim the first
you
one,
still
and then the
wish
second
to
one
shake
and just
them
like
away?
ricochet somewhere.
You've
Like it's
seen
just
how happy they are
yeah,
now.
it's
Yeah.
strange.
It would be such
I feel like the way that I use it is just that like if one misses, probably. It feels like it's more assurance that like something will be hit by one of your nades.
You've managed to knock down the sleepwalker without fatally injuring him.
I'm not a
With luck,
god or anything.
by the time he awakes, the Eye of Dalcor will be long gone
feel-
from this temple.
If that is truly what would bring you peace, I will oblige you. But if you believed these trifling illusions
You
are
can
my
take 15
true
now, right?
strength, prepare to be disappointed.
I'm 15.
You are
No.
pushed back into your dream
You can't
by
take
a
15?
force too
14.
powerful to
Jesus.
resist.
Nope.
When you rise,
What's your
you
XP?
hear the Eye of Dalcor's chilling voice.
2016.
One
You can't take
last
15. No, you
challenge,
can. Never mind.
love. One
Well, 100K
final
off.
dream.
As the
Am I
statue
losing?
crumbles to dust, its twin
Do you have your voice
counterpart
on
springs to
all the
life.
time. You got your
You
pot running,
finally
and it's
managed
50%
to
pot.
slay the last illusion
You
the
got your
Eye
guild
of
buffs on.
Dalcor has crafted for you.
Oh.
Then something
duh.
snaps in your mind, and you're jolted
Gridlock.
awake. As you
Oh,
blink
right, yeah,
awake,
that's
the
it.
Eye of Dalcor sighs.
Well, I have no more tricks. Despite the challenges
real
I have
quick.
thrown at you, here you stand.
I suppose my
Why am I
reign over
100K
this
behind?
monastery
That
has
make any
come
sense?
to an end. Drained of power yet again. For the moment, at least. You have managed to break the spell and cure these monks of their peaceful sleep. Yet I still live. And I still dare
Blue water
to
in.
dream.
So I know.
Now
it's
that the
fresh one.
Eye of Dalquor's magic has been disrupted, the monks will slowly begin to rise from their long, reluctant slumber.
Still cannot take level. I am 6K off.
So do the first 3 in Giant Hole, and then you go take your level. I guess.
Yeah. What is the ring of the stalker? I've never seen that.
It's from House C challenges.
Interdasting. Sure, quest doesn't mess up the bank, does it?
It does.
Okay. Then let me know when you're done with the bank then.
I'm ready to switch character. So slow.
I thought you already logged out. You told me you were ready, and it was like, oh, at the end it's logged out.
Where did my topaz ring? There we go.
Where, oh, where in my topaz ring? Should invite me to your party whenever you're back on. So I'm in the quest.
Yep.
That's all I have.
It should only be 3. Like the rest are walk-ups.
Yeah. I think that's all.
Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, bing. I cut myself yesterday.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
On what?
You know how some cheese have like a coating or like a, it's like white coating around the edges. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna cut
Like
that
a-
off.
Yeah.
So the cheese slicer is like angled to the side, like vertically, I think, when it's like standing up, like it's
Yep.
like if you look, yeah, okay. So I was obviously like holding the cheese with my hand, and it's like it was really hard and it slipped, so it just cut right in under my nail on my
This
thumb.
hideaway may keep the orcs
And
safe.
I actually,
There's no
I almost
land
fainted.
bigger.
The thing is, like, it didn't like scare me or upset me, because I always thought, like, who's actually like scared of blood to the point where you faint? Like that just sounded like it seems so ridiculous. But now it just like took me. I couldn't stand. I couldn't hear anything. Like I had to lay down on the kitchen floor. It's just like I could not hear a single thing. So close to fainting.
The orcs
It's actually crazy. Like I was shaking. I was like, is this what it's like? I mean, I know what it's like, cause, you know, but it was just like I didn't expect that to happen. Because again, it's not like it did hurt a lot, and it's still hurting today. But it's like minor cut. Like it's a cheese slicer. How far can go?
That was spooky. Like I definitely like I think I fainted from like pain once when I had like my eye infection. So like I don't know, like it didn't feel like it was that bad like at the time, but like yeah, I did just faint from it because
Yeah. I googled it and it's like you can faint from just the surprise. So that's probably what's happened. I don't know if like your pain was like instant and acute, or it's just like you don't expect it to hurt that much, like if you moved your eyes or was
yeah.
like that.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yo, your spell points.
Oh, my spell points.
Your
Where'd they go?
Ezekiel drops to the ground. You hear a soft metal
I like how I cast 2 spells on one target and neither hit the actual target, just hit the ball next to it.
The orc command post looms.
Saving. Leader outside.
Was it like a pretty big gash from the greater?
I mean, it's been bleeding today still. I don't really want to look because it's literally underneath the nail, so I'm not going to pull on it. But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of okay now. Like it feels very like taut and it's a little painful, but not like yesterday.
When I first arrived,
Yeah.
I see the hobgoblins have fortified this area
It's definitely
and put it to
These
not a great
ruins
spot
have
for
long been
cut like
inhabited
beneath the
by
nail.
this
Like it
fractured remnant
just sounds
of the Dakani
sounds
Empire.
rough.
Yeah.
You want the child?
Like I
Got a deal then.
What?
God
I was
access.
just gonna say that anytime that like I like, go to open like a soda can, like I don't want to like use my nails because like I'm scared like
Goblin disappeared.
I'll rip it or like something will happen to the nail. Like it's just like anything having to do with the nails, like a bit spooky. So I can empathize with the like fact that like oh you do just that is just like a pretty bad spot for pain.
Yeah. Out of my way. I leave. There's a left room that I left for you.
Okay.
Next stuff for you. Yeah.
last conspirator falls. It is time to find the giant's relic that brought you here. As the rusty door swings open, a cry issues from beyond it. King Bendex has ordered your death. Ha-ha, guard of crowds emerging from a sacred presence. You have lived no reason to let you live.
I didn't even a single time. $2.16. What finger was it on?
My left.
Which one on your left?
Oh, the thumb.
Regal, this dragon looks. How base is my reflection in its
Not ideal,
side.
but at least for like gaming, I don't think you really like use the.
Would that I could bathe myself in fire
No,
here.
and it's like
This
not a lot of
pain
pressure
I
that I put
feel
on
will
for
wash
this
away.
game.
Alone.
You are greeted by growls, insults, and mocking laughter from a veteran Storm's Fist board.
I think anytime that I press space with my thumb bar, or my thumb, it's like with the side of my thumb, not like the top or bottom.
Okay, should I clap my... Oh, I got him. Good.
Yes.
Jorgundal, the commander of the Storm's Fist, sneers at you.
I think it's all the breakable. I'm gonna turn off power. Maximize.
The sign reads, Maze of Cunning.
Pulling now.
Oh,
Pulling down.
oh.
No.
Beyond the barred gate, a crystalline horn rests on a pedestal.
Was it a good one? Or
No.
gross?
Oh.
Pulling.
Oh.
Pulling. Then you'll pull I.
Yeah, of course.
or safe to scrap.
You know, I have to. I put in the crosses right by the entrance.
The gilded dragon head next to the door has a hole where the door needs to belong.
Cast failed.
Strong currents tug at your feet as you step into the water. The sign reads,
So I'll get
Chamber
breakable if
of
you want to
Agility.
Or maybe I should do it. So you don't get much health. I'll run through. Turn on rest real quick.
There's something familiar about this cringing kobold. The floor of this hallway has collapsed. The broken bodies of several orcs lie below.
Turn that my spells are just not enough to kill them now. One's gonna be right first try. No problem.
The test
Ow.
of instinct has you approach a prominent book on a lectern surrounded by 6 numbered doorways.
It really hurts. We got hit once
The
and it's
test of instinct has reset. The test of instinct has reset. The test of instinct has reset.
I think my second death since level 10.
The test of instinct has reset.
We're doing better.
The test of instinct has reset. The test of instinct has reset. The test of instinct has reset.
Yeah,
The test of instinct has reset.
Nice. Okay, ready?
Yeah. I'm on blue. I can do blue-green.
0 blue, 3 red, 4 green.
As the puzzle wheel clicks into place, a loud cheer drives.
I'm always like a little bit
from
like
the room. The path
worried that I'm reading it wrong. You know, it's like not that complicated.
You approach a bank of
Yeah.
7 signal crystals above a lever. The rush of swift water emanates from below.
Okay, doorway's open. I think we haven't had much
lever
luck with
juts
Reaper.
from the base
I don't even
of
know
the
if
wall
I've
on
seen
your
any
right.
Reapers.
I killed one enemies.
The swift current churns as it makes its way around several stone obstructions. A glittering pile of treasure agitated rolls.
Here comes the sun. Doodle-doo.
A hobgoblin furiously charging along to approach the arena.
Ransack.
You hear Grogan the bugbear's growling voice.
Welcome, warriors of the Storm's Fist, to the arena of power.
Why is he speaking twice?
Survived their trials. You all won your place.
Probably because you got my stream open.
Now these
No.
maggots must
I Joe, that your impression was so on point. He was speaking
the
twice.
new recruits
I know.
will be harried by Daggertooth.
And I
Is it
made a
like-
joke in turn.
That one doesn't make sense though.
How
That's
does
not
it?
what I'm
It,
talking about
it
at all.
makes what? It makes so much more sense than when you said.
He's not just crazy. He's a blood-guzzling champion of the dragon below. And they'll face the leader of the Cloven
No conquest.
proud and
Unlucky.
treacherous in his first
Unless we get super lucky and 3 Reapers just spawn.
Lord
No, 4.
Jorgandal wants no weaklings in his horde. Can these soft-looking
I'm gonna go into
traitors
septic
to
shock from my
Stormreach
cut.
survive the arena of power? Today, the Storm's Fist horde.
No, you will not. You're not allowed. Yeah. I'll talk to the guy. Hey, guy. He's
Got a great
6K.
teleport.
Okay. Why is that with less XP? What? I've noted down 88k for Crucible. Is that the same one that you got as well? 86k?
88.5. Has your VIP
What'd I get?
expired?
Pretty sure it auto renews. I'm a VIP. Why am I getting less?
You died.
Oh, yeah.
Mystery solved. Alright, I want my gloves. Can I see my account, please?
What'd you take for 15 feet?
Arcane, initiate.
Seven fingered death, I guess.
If you're gonna use it.
I won't, but nothing else I'll use.
The disco ball.
Oh, this hate and anger. It still burns within all my kind. The best solution The only solution is the one I see before me. Death to us all.
Do I have any more Reaper points I can spend? Yo.
Be at peace, my kin, for my actions will wipe away all our pain.
I want to go
I see the terror of our history when I look upon this battlefield. Giants have done great evil. I feel it in my gut. I fear we will do it.
As the troll gasps, this door has not been used in quite some time.
Oops.
Loud snores echo. The door's wood looks dry and the lock rusted out. The troll hurls a blow. The third Blackheart general greets death with a snarl. The second Blackheart general as the final general falls, you hear the unmistakable click of a door opening. As you drop down, you hear a troll barking orders. You've slain Rotsir, leader of the Blackheart Trolls.
2, 8. Oops. Would I not go?
A maze of ledges and rock. This land is steeped in mystery. Who created such a place? And why?
I can pull up you can.
Yep. Thank you. Oop. What?
A great feeling of dread overwhelms you as you approach Malkian the Mad.
Malkian dead.
You can like jump into the end. That makes sense.
You hear a mechanical clicking as reverberates through the wall.
somewhere over here.
Has to be here.
You have finally found your way through the labyrinth. Malkian, the
Take
man,
it
must
from the
be
other side
near.
of this room. Yeah, of course, you got 29k basically, 28.99.
Yep.
This is a place to avoid. The crater here will drive you mad. And on a bluff, Blaze calls out after you. Find the seers. Help them stop this madness before we tear ourselves apart.
So you're going to 2, right?
The seer stands before the southern crystal, waiting. The bluff seen from the crater floor lies ahead. A shimmering magic crystal at its top. The dust and debris underfoot suggests this passage has gone undisturbed for a very long time.
Sorcerer seemed pretty good for this quest. Like, it just spawns all your enemies because you just kill them.
The gate opens, and a maddened giant seal comes shouting madness
Or
for
guys
me,
going to
says
their
the seer. Better now.
performance.
Time to find the crystal. A bright cascade of lava plummets. Below, it forms a river of heat that winds into the crater's gut. 4 natural ramps rise up to the central crystal. This will be a difficult position to defend. Crystal must be destroyed. The seer turns to you. I do the ritual. A gateway slides open, and beyond, a living giant. These guardians are some
These
magic,
guardians.
says the seer. They protect the South Crystal. Come, quickly.
Have you had your betting Gary's today? Or?
No.
Dancing sphere lasts for a minute 10.
The seer calls out, keep them at bay. The seer turns to you. I will start the ritual now. Protect me.
No. Hello.
Hello.
Almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer. The seer calls out, keep them at bay.
Keeps them at bay. I guess I'll just go to the optional while you're doing the third one. So I think you started before I did.
The seer looks dizzy and faint. I could feel him, the caster of the spell. Almost done.
Almost done.
Not much longer. Another crazed storm's heart falls. There are sure the tunnel rises ahead, winding up the crater's edge. From beyond the open gate comes a dull sound of footsteps, dry as rattling bones.
Scared me. Never heard the footsteps move.
My ancestors' bones, grumbles the seer. Made the seer pants heavily. I feel the magic source. A cool breeze emanates from unseen cracks in the ceiling. This is a good place for a short respite.
So I can put it here.
Arrows shower down from the entrance to the crater's northern slope.
That off, I guess.
Across the bridge and up the cliff lies the North Crystal.
What can I guess, Bill?
The seer
I
awaits
think sometimes you can get
the seer turns
a rage on you.
The ritual begins.
Oh, yeah. How do I dispel it?
I think you can. Because you can't cast spells. But I think SLAs work.
Dead. Cool. And then, yeah, so there's another one. Very cool.
I think I take in the SLAs from the electric.
Yeah, I just have weakness when dance.
Yep.
The seer calls out, "Keep them at bay!"
Ooh, yikes.
Almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer. These skeletal enchanters did not cause the Madstone spell. They used powerful
Harder
magic
that
to
should have
defend
been,
it.
but
It will go easier now that they are gone.
Almost done. Cheap viewers on screenblue.com. Room space. Ban you.
The seer looks very weak. The magic comes from the spire. Go now. Just in time, says Blaze. Look, the gate to the spire's gone down, and a horde of maddened monsters is coming through it.
Up I go.
The skeleton warlock. Good, the giant roars.
Wait.
My seers say these skeletons were dragon magic. Our ancestors' bones used to hide their dirty tricks. A curse upon their heads.
Pick up the giant hole and like take an idiot break.
Yep. Sounds good.
All this hate and anger. It still burns within all my kind. The best solution, the only solution, is the one I see before me. Death to us all.
Help. Help. I wish I paid a little bit more attention to like what level and rank we were at, like specific points. 'Cause I don't know, like if we're faster or slower, like whatever.
I feel like we're just slower.
I'll probably just check actually.
An ancient observatory from the giants of old. What secrets does it keep?
Around the same time.
What lies
Right
in its... The door
6:31.
opens. Beyond it lies a magical barrier, blocks entry into the chamber. Marked, etched into the wall is the symbol for the plane of Da'anvi. Below it is a switch and a receptor shaped. The chamber has been ruined beyond repair. The once glowing symbol of Irian sits lifeless at its center.
Foundation of Discord.
So yeah, slower.
Another barrier blocks access to the Dale Core chamber. It would seem that this chamber holds great importance. The chamber marked by the symbol of Kithri now lies in one of Nimbus.
It's a little bit surprising, but also we're not like trying to go that fast. But I do feel like with how fast our
I think the questing is faster, but we're like, yeah, okay, I understand why it's slower. Like I feel like we're not really pushing the pace.
Yeah.
A door with an intricate locking mechanism bars any further progress. The great door, the doors to the control room fly shut. A bone-chilling cackle echoes through the room.
Wait, do you fight the skeleton now?
Yeah, we should. But why is the door not closed? I think it bugged.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Cool. Back in we go.
The door opens. A magical barrier blocks entry into the chamber. Marked, etched into the wall ahead, is the symbol for the plane of Da'anvi. Below it is a switch and a receptor shaped to take some. Another barrier blocks access to the Dale Core chamber. It would seem that this chamber holds great importance. The chamber marked by the symbol of Kithri now lies in ruins. One of Nimbus's loot, yet another magical barrier. Whatever was imprisoned within this chamber must have been terribly powerful. A door with an intricate locking mechanism bars any further progress. The great door, the doors to the control room fly shut. A bone-chilling cackle.
Did you have to roll the thing for that?
I did roll 20, but I don't think I have to. I think I've succeeded on 18.
The warden falls back into lifeless bones. The force of his magic fading from the room.
The actual EC of it was.
As the valve locks into place, the barrier to the central chamber vanishes. 8 receptors cover the walls of the large central chamber. It is likely all must be filled for the chamber to open its planar cell. The symbol for the plane of Da'anvi glows brightly in the center of this room.
Not done yet.
Pull the lever.
As
Pull
the
the lever.
portal to the plane of
I will take an orb
Da'anvi
first.
opens. Small topiaries and perfectly aligned shrubberies fill the room. An old man sitting atop a fountain calls you closer. As the bearer of justice and honor falls, the room returns to its original state. The orbs in the receptors go dark and still.
Can you pull mine?
Of course.
This chamber is marked by the symbol of Dolar and the smell of decaying flesh. The symbol for the plane of Fernia. As the plane of Fernia becomes coterminous with our own, the room cools as the final fire is quenched. The orbs go dark in their sockets.
Yo, get back in.
As the portal connecting the maternal flame to Lemania opens, moss and shrubbery quickly engulf the room around you.
Insta-kill the area.
The symbol of Maybar marks the plane of Maybar opens, and darkness surrounds it. Light returns, and the shadows recede as the endless night is banished. The orbs in the room are free for the taking.
Out of heal potions.
There should be
The
the last
symbol
room
for the
down there.
plane of Rizia fills this chamber with an icy hue. The room holds a sharp
Frogo, do your job.
As the portal to Rizia opens, a rime of frost the warmth returns to your fingers as the final creature falls. The orbs no longer power the planar cell.
Come ahead up top.
The the switch locks into place. A magical voice comes from above. The chamber will seal on the count of 10. The giant you came for as visibly viewed the ancient warforce. The quarry screeches and the chill of Rizia fills the chamber.
5 minutes.
5 minute what? So just 5 minute flat.
Yep.
Reaper 1.
Cavernous tunnels converge with ancient ruins. Crystals dot the walls, illuminating your path while giving off a soft, low hum. You have entered the Aurum dining area. Before you is a sealed door with 3 glowing rooms. As Phineas the White takes his final breath. Protect Patrick the Maniacal at all costs.
Did we? We didn't eat as far in this life either, right?
No.
In addition to 3.
But I think we were a bit nice with the like time it took to set up the characters. Like for the 1 to 20, I think it took us like 30 or 40 minutes. Or am I crazy? Was it 14? Because now we said 18.
We said 18 on this one.
Yeah, this one we said 18, but I'm thinking about the 1 to 20. Because I think that was at least half an hour.
As the first gone, you notice the floor beneath Patrick the Maniacal is cracked and worn. A large sonic blast resonates.
We were requesting at least by 20.
He loses his footing as the floor begins to fall away. The Aurum leader's death will surely hamper the efforts of the Storm's Eye.
2:15.
$15 minutes is how long it took for us to step
Oh,
into the
15?
first quest.
Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe 18 was fine.
Well, it did feel like it was much longer though on that run.
I once saw a strange creature carry someone inside here. It had a tiger face.
A distressed female voice faintly calls from deep within, her words lost in the cavernous depths.
think it would be interesting to see like a side by side to see like where we save time where we don't. I'm afraid. Yep, cool.
The voice is more intense.
Anybody please save me?
No, save me. I need help more. There's one guy down.
The rune is mounted above this lever. The second is set on the floor without the gate.
It's confusing.
The large rune
There's a
glows
plague
as
reaper.
the gates
I
of the
hit him
room
once. He almost died, but didn't die.
Screams resonate
I just ignored
from
him
the
for a
locked
second. Then I
door
looked
to the
down. There's another plague reaper. He was full
Horrific
health.
echoes of torture haunt this room.
I imagine it was a different one, but I don't think I killed the other one. So no.
Clearly missing. This left door. Female captain falls out through the gate.
Please let me out of here.
A cloud of smoke. Down the steps of Lothar, the insidious.
3 minutes, 8 seconds. Can I help? Alright, time to finish the Iron Hold.
A giant glowers down at you from a high ledge left of the entrance. Gather within the circle, he shouts. When you are prepared to swear undying fealty to the storm, the air around the circle crackles with magic. The giant's eyes are dull and clouded with malice.
Turn in you.
Now, the giant says, hear me. The Storm Reaver has refused your audience and bid that you be slain.
Dance, monkeys dance.
Where do these portals come from? It must be elsewhere in the tour.
I think the orb was not worth it. I think it's probably just easier to have them group up on one.
I didn't hear.
That was just like, good. I imagine the dancing orbs are not really that useful here. It's probably just better to have them group up on each other so you can get AoEs.
Yep.
With no more giants left behind the portals, the guards rush through the door to reveal that
Am I running or are you running?
the east is sealed
I'll
with
run.
some ancient giantish magic. The magical giantish barrier is down. You are free to move deeper into the Tor. Where has the kobold? A narrow passage is buried under these rocks. Through the narrow passage is a small hiding place, and in it is the kobold you saw before.
Diseases, get out of me.
You find a crevice concealed by rubble here. It is just large enough to crawl through. As the lever clicks into place, one of the two faces near the far door lights up. Ancient gears grind deep underfoot. The path forward has opened.
We're a little bit, like a little bit over 3 minutes slower than our last, like the 1:20 run.
The portal
So
master
we're here at like
stands with maddened
6:47.
eyes, casting an elaborate spell.
No.
You did not have to come here to die. The portal
AoE.
master says, when I am done as the second statue, the portal master lets out a roar. When the dragons find out, the portal master threatens. They work, the portal master staggers and falls, and the cloud of madness leaves his eyes.
Okay, giant
What
orb done.
came over me, he whimpers.
Yeah.
The dragons. Beware. There are 3 of
Saga
them.
end level.
I imagine some of the like slowerness is also just that like every time we stop playing we kind of reset, like we grab stuff and we walk back in and like not just immediately head out to quests like you would be for just doing it all in one go. Level Charisma.